Alright, so good reach forward, good body position, and relaxed 2-beat kick. Your glide may be a little more than necessary, so your hand is staying out there almost a second or so, probably a little too much. You do want to extend and have some amount of glide, but essentially once your hand is as far forward as it can go, you start pulling. So don't rush it, but this might be a little too much. Comfortable breathing. Your head is staying pretty motionless as you swim. And then here looking at rotation, which is good, and your legs stay in the same line as your upper body. So that's good. I believe your hands, when they enter, are going more in front of your head than in front of your shoulder, so that's something we talked about in the class, where you want your hand to extend in front of the corresponding shoulder, not directly in front of your head. Yeah, so it's both hands. So what's happening with your stroke is you're extending in front of your head, and then the hand drifts back over to in front of the shoulder. So it's a time thing you're looking at more than anything. Yeah, so just reach in front of the shoulder. So underwater, the right arm is doing a little bit of an elbow slip, meaning the elbow comes back towards the body before the hand and forearm. Or another way to say that is that your hand and forearm stay more parallel rather than perpendicular to the bottom of the pool. You want that hand and forearm to go vertical as soon as possible. Your left arm is doing more of a straight arm style of pulling, which is better because it gets more grab on the water. So with the right, you're having a weaker stroke, so you want to spend more time working on the right directly. The one-arm drill, where you really think about internal shoulder shrug and getting the hand and forearm vertical, or doing a lot of the fist with paddle drill. And so when you're doing the straight arm, or excuse me, the one-arm drill here, you're doing more of a straight arm pull with that right arm. That's better. The next stage of that would be to get to the high elbow catch or vertical forearm. And similar on this left side, still more of a straight arm style there. And then this is attempt at a power stroke. So, definitely pulling harder, but the form is the same. The right arm is slipping and the left arm is a straight arm style. So lots of drills. Think about the high elbow pretty much every time you're swimming if you really want to improve it. Early vertical forearm, you reach forward, you internally roll or shrug your shoulder, and then that will help position your hand. You can also watch what your hand is doing, your hand and forearm. Are they straight up and down to the bottom of the pool before the hand comes under your body? So you want that upper arm directed forward, hand and forearm will be directed down. And so what we have here, each frame is about 1/10 of a second, or maybe a little more. And so you can see the amount of time that you're on your side gliding or drifting, but it's enough that you're probably slowing down a little bit with each stroke. Then you start the catch, and that's the hand and forearm that we're really looking at. So that hand and forearm aren't straight up and down, means they're slipping back through the water, or the elbow is leading the stroke back. And it's not until very late right here where the hand and forearm themselves are actually straight up and down. So you want to move that all the way up to the front of the stroke. It takes practice, but if you continue to practice it, you'll get it. And then with the left arm, You got the the reach and extension. Not quite as much of a pause here. And you start to pull. It's your turn to breathe on this stroke. And you can see the forearm, upper arm are in the same line viewed from our angle, right? So that's a straight arm pull. Now it's stronger because you're getting more resistance on the water and everything. It's just that first part of the stroke doesn't have as much of a grab on the water as a high elbow catch would. And you have a good finish, with this arm here. Hope that helps.